everyone, and welcome back to Crypto in 5. Let's be real, did the Bitcoin price action over the weekend feel a bit meh to you? Last Friday, we were all hyped up thinking, this is it, is Bitcoin finally going to storm the castle and smash through that $90K wall? And then, crickets. The market basically pranked us. The whole weekend was like watching paint dry totally dead. You see gold and silver next door hitting crazy all-time highs, then you look at your Bitcoin just wobbling between $87K and $89K. It's frustrating, right? I bet some of you are starting to worry, thinking, are we doomed? Is the bull run over? But wait, stick around, because we might have just hit a massive turning point. Just this morning, that calm surface is starting to break. Bitcoin reclaimed $89K and is now charging hard toward that huge $90K psychological barrier. Is this the real deal? If we actually clear this $90K hurdle, that New Year's rally we were analyzing last week might actually be happening. Plus, with gold and silver soaking up all the liquidity right now, can Bitcoin still compete? In today's video is packed with insights and a few surprises, so buckle up, we're taking off right now. Before we dive into the charts, I've got to give you the usual heads up. Everything I share is based on my own market observations and data. It's for educational purposes and sharing ideas only. It is absolutely not financial advice. As you know, crypto sentiment can flip in a heartbeat. Investing is risky. Before you pull the trigger on a trade, do your own research. Never go all in based on a video. Protecting your capital is the has-shown rule for surviving this market. All right, let's get down to business and see what kind of drama Bitcoin, crypto's shining star, has been up to. Pull up the daily chart if you're driving or don't have it handy, no worries, just follow my lead. When we filmed last Friday, sentiment was through the roof. Everyone thought $90K was a given, but then it was like the market makers clocked out for an early Christmas. Price just chopped around in a tight box between $87K and $89K. This kind of sideways movement is the hardest to trade because it doesn't crash, but it doesn't pump, it just tests your patience. For my fellow futures traders and scalpers, I bet the funding fees alone have been a headache the last 2 days. But remember, this is often the calm before the storm. Looking at the daily structure, a very bullish signal is emerging. While Bitcoin was moving sideways, it was actually doing something big. It's trying to break out of that downtrend line that's been holding us down since the October highs. It's like a superhero trapped under a rock, slowly pushing the weight off, piece by piece. Here's the big takeaway. The price has successfully stayed above the middle Bollinger Band, right around $88.05K. This is a major line in the sand. Holding this level means the bulls have possession of the ball for now. So, what's the game plan? We need to watch 2 critical levels. First, the immediate hurdle, $90,000. This isn't just a number. It's been a heartbreak for the bulls for 2 weeks and the last stand for the bears. Can we break it this time? I'd say the odds are looking good. Why? Because this is our 3rd or 4th time testing this resistance. In trading, the more a level is tested, the weaker it gets. It's like kicking down a door. If Bitcoin can smash through $90K with a big green candle and hold it, the sky is the limit. It'll be like popping a champagne cork. Once that pressure is gone, it's gonna fly. Looking up, the first stop is the upper Bollinger Band near $92K. But honestly, if we clear $90K, $92K won't be much of a fight. What's the next target? We're looking at the December highs, the $94K to $95K zone. If we clear that, everyone will be looking straight at the $100K milestone. However, as smart investors, we always need a plan B. What if that $90K wall is made of iron and we get rejected? What then? That's when you need to keep your eyes on the support levels below. Our first line of defense is that support zone between $88K and $89K. As long as we stay above that, we're just building energy, no need to panic. But a word of caution, if we lose that zone, watch out. The next floor is down at $85K, and if $85K snaps, things could get pretty ugly. To summarize, we're standing on a ridge with a great view. The peak $90K is right there, but watch your step. Don't let $87K break. Now that we've covered the technicals, let's zoom out to the madness in the macro market. This is what's been bringing a lot of crypto fans down lately. Notice how the vibe has been a bit chilly since Q4 started? While Bitcoin is grinding to hit $90K, traditional finance is absolutely crushing it. Especially precious metals, they're acting like they're on steroids right now. Do you know where gold is sitting? The latest data shows gold smashed records, hitting $4,550. That's insane. Just a few years ago, that number was unthinkable. And it's not just gold. Its little brother, silver, is hitting unprecedented record highs. Last Friday, while we were watching Bitcoin go nowhere, silver spiked 10% in a single day. Do you realize how huge that is? That's a commodity, not a low-cap altcoin. A move like that in metals is a miracle. And the momentum hasn't stopped. This morning, silver kept pushing, hitting $83.75 an ounce. Now, a lot of crypto beginners are having an identity crisis. Did I pick the wrong horse? Should I have bought gold? Why is Bitcoin, the digital gold, looking so weak? Some people are even saying, Bitcoin is over. I'm going back to physical gold. Crypto believers, we've been here before. Don't jump ship. I get the feeling it's classic FOMO for the other side, but I'm going to give you a reality check right now. If you're a crypto vet or a long-term hodler, seeing gold and silver pump like this should make you laugh. I want to share some data from analyst Adam Livingston. He made a comparison that is a total reality check. Let's look at the big picture, not just the last few weeks, but the last 10 years. He points out that since 2015, Bitcoin isn't even in the same league as gold and silver. It's on a different planet. Let the numbers do the talking. Listen to this. Since 2015, silver is up about 405%. Not bad, it quadrupled. Gold is up about 283%. Very solid for a safe haven. But Bitcoin? Take a guess. The answer is 701%. Over 27,000%. Do you realize how crazy that is? It's like a bicycle racing a Ferrari. Silver and gold are sprinting right now, but compared to the marathon champ, they aren't even close. So if you're losing faith because of a short-term metals rally, Livingston says that worry is totally unnecessary. This weakness in Bitcoin is just it stopping for a breather after a 10,000-meter sprint. Gold and silver look fast right now, but they've only run a 100-meter dash. Speaking of the long term, we need to listen to the institutional players managing billions. Take a look at this insight from Matt Haugen, the CIO of Bitwise. They are a massive player behind the Bitcoin ETFs. Haugen shared a perspective that I think is really important to understand. He says that over the next decade, Bitcoin might not see those 100x overnight gains we saw in the early days. Now, don't close the video. This isn't bad news. It's a sign that Bitcoin is finally growing up. Haugen believes Bitcoin is in a volatile upward channel for the next 10 years. That means returns will be more consistent. We won't see as many heart-stopping pumps, but we also won't see as many soul-crushing crashes. In short, the volatility is cooling down. It's becoming a mature asset rather than a speculative gamble. He calls it steady growth. For big institutions and people looking to preserve wealth, this is actually amazing news. Stability is what brings in the pension funds and the big smart money. And here's the best part. Haugen is sticking to his big call. He believes 2026 is going to be a massive year for Bitcoin. Why 2026? It's all about liquidity cycles and the delayed effect of the halving. So whether you're watching the $90K battle today or the big picture for next year, the math checks out. This boring Bitcoin holiday we're dealing with now is just the foundation for a much stronger, more sustainable bull market in 2026. All right, let's wrap this all up. The price action over the last few days shows Bitcoin isn't dead, it's just recharging its batteries. Technically, we've held the midline and we're knocking on the door of $90K. If we break through, this New Year's rally is back on the table. $95K and $100K are very much in play. Even though gold and silver are having a moment, if you zoom out, Bitcoin is still the undisputed king of performance. The experts at Bitwise are telling us the future of Bitcoin is more stable and reliable. Investing is a marathon, not a sprint. While others are distracted by gold, your job is to keep your eyes on the levels. Can we break $90K? Can we hold $88K? That's the secret to trading, finding clarity while everyone else is panicking. Finally, I want to hear from you. Do you think Bitcoin is going to conquer $90K this week? Or are you tempted to move some of your bags into gold and silver? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading your takes. If this video helped you out or gave you some peace of mind, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. I'm Crypto in 5. See you in the next one. Bye for now.